Dear friends, we can learn a lot of spiritual lessons from this coronavirus that's happening, that's taking place right now, that's killing millions of people. Because we don't see sin. We don't very often, even we know what is sin, we don't really have a feel for it. Well, sin is just somebody has done something not so good, but so what? Okay. We don't see virus also, this coronavirus. We don't see it. But every day we read statistics. How many people died? How many people suffer? We know our relatives are dying. Some people have died that we love. Okay, this is reality. Okay, the virus itself, we don't see it. And then because of this reality, planes don't fly. Everybody wears this mask, and many economies suffer. Okay, big things happen in this world because of some virus that we don't see. In the same sense, sin is also a virus. There are different types of sin and different types of viruses. Okay, and these are also spreading, and they are spreading much faster now than this coronavirus. Okay, that we see also spread throughout the world very, very fast. The sin doesn't need people to be close to each other. Okay, it's just now enough just to see some movie or to open internet, to be polluted with all kinds of sins. Okay, and today's world, today's society becomes, we say, tolerant to all kinds of sin. Okay, and this tolerance, it's not democracy, it's not something good. This tolerance means that there is no immunity, there is no protection. The society and people are already decomposed, already polluted so much that they are unable to react to viruses and to sicknesses, spiritual sicknesses that are coming. Okay, so what am I talking about? Because of that we sometimes don't really notice it. Okay, as we don't notice for example, flu. We don't really notice it. How many people die every year of flu? Nobody cares. Okay, and even AIDS. Okay, not too many people care about AIDS and who dies from AIDS, how much people. But there are millions of people dying. Okay, now we see this with coronavirus. We get statistics every day. Okay, how many people in which country they died. Okay, so this is really terrible what's happening, and we need to understand that because of different types of sins, many millions of people die spiritually and physically every day around the world. Okay, we need to understand and to begin having some protective measures and vaccination against those sins. Okay, if we don't want ourselves to die and our relatives to die. Okay, so just a few examples. Okay, sins that spread instantly, and that some of them we didn't have just a couple decades ago. We didn't really have that, but now we have it. Some of them, of course, are much older. Let's say the gambling, okay, gambling and online gambling and all kinds of gambling. This is spreading tremendously, okay, across the world, okay, and people are getting infected by that, and people die because of that. Some filthy humor, okay, those shows, talk shows that have all kinds of dirty things in them. Astrology, all kinds of occultism, those superstitions, okay, they are spreading very fast. Of course, more traditional, like smoking, drinking too much, drugs, okay, that is also one of them. Dirty words, okay, this obscene vocabulary. Okay, that's also spreading, infecting people all over the world. Some music, okay, destructive music that's killing people's mind, people's soul. Okay, all kinds of music like that. I won't say specific things, but you know what I'm talking about. Tattoos, all that fashion to have piercing and to have clothes fashion very open without any chastity, okay, without any morals that you need to wear like that. Okay, it's also spreading so fast now. One thing that is really we know, of course, about dirty things. Okay, this pornography. Okay, that's also is like a virus, making people addicted to it. We have also this self-love in Facebook and other social media, that people make photos of themselves everywhere, and they want everybody to watch them, and they enjoy their self-performance, even though it's not different than anyone else, but they think it's so super special. This narcissism, okay, this sickness, all of those viruses and many more, okay, these are just some examples, many more, they are spreading like instantly right now, and killing thousands and millions of people everywhere, okay, through movies. This immoral life that is propagated to people, that you don't need to have family, you just have different partners, and many other things, okay, that is sick, okay, this is sick and filthy and dirty, and all of that we don't have any protection, and we absorb all of that, and we become corrupted by that, and we don't even feel what's wrong, what's good, okay. In the past it was more ideological, okay, the big temptations, big viruses, they came as an ideology for the whole society, let's say nationalism or communism or something else, okay, but now it's more on individual level, okay, it's destroying individual souls of people, and so no need already for some super social ideas. The social structure is now destroyed, okay, so now it's the devil is focused on killing individual souls already, okay, and what can we do about that? Okay, we see how we fight with the virus, okay, that we need quarantine, we need protective measures, all these masks, and this is one thing, is protective measures that we use. Another thing is a vaccine, another way to treat it is vaccine, and the third way is to get that sickness and then to be healed, to recover, and then you have some protection from it. And we know that it's not forever, okay, it's just maybe 2 months or so, and then you can get it again. So in the sense of sin, this third way of doing this sin, and then say repenting and keeping away from it, okay, fighting with it, it's a very bad solution, because most people don't recover. Once they get into it, they don't get back, okay. The mortality rates are much higher with most of those sins than with this coronavirus, okay. So people repenting and really getting far away from that sin, it's not that many, okay, percentage wise. So this is why I really don't recommend you do that, okay, do all kinds of those sins and immersing in them and then getting out, because most people they get with that sin forever, okay, and it becomes worse and worse. So what we should do, the protective measures is for us to be much more aware. Like now we're aware of coronavirus, and in some countries, like in Taiwan here, there is no coronavirus, but people still wear masks and they have quarantine in some places. Okay, okay, so much afraid. So we should be as much aware of the sins which are everywhere. Okay, these things, this pollution, and we need to protect ourselves as much as we can. If we know that on some websites we might get infected by something, we don't go to those websites, okay, when we are in some places. So we protect ourselves in the same way we quarantine ourselves, in the same way as we do lockdown for this coronavirus, okay. Also, but this will be not enough. We know that some places you wear masks and even suits and still get infected and still die. So we also need a vaccine, and this vaccine that we need against sin is Christ himself. We need to love Christ. We need to have him live in us through Holy Communion, through repentance, through following his words and living with the gospel. This is the vaccine that we can have. And even with this vaccine, we don't go and we don't embrace sin, okay, not being afraid of it, okay. We still can be infected by sin. So we need to combine both the vaccine and the protective measures if we want to be safe, and also with our relatives, with our family members. Now people don't care. Okay, my kid is playing some computer games. Who cares? Everybody is doing that. No, this is already some sin, some virus which got into his soul, and it's destroying him from within. Okay, and even later, if he doesn't play that game, he will play something else which is even much worse than this game. Okay, so we protect our children. We get worried when we see this inside us, some kind of addiction and some kind of sin like that, and we protect our beloved ones, our family members, from that kind of pollution, that kind of infection. Christ, he said that if your eye or your hand makes you stumble, cut it out, or dig out your eye and throw it away, because it's better for you to enter without hand, without eye, into the kingdom of heaven than to be cast down into the fire of Gehenna, okay, into hell. So we need to be aware of that. We need to protect ourselves from all kinds of filthy, dirty, harmful stuff that is out there, and it's big. Okay, we are not afraid of it, but we are aware of it. Okay, and we take all the precautions that are necessary to be healthy, to get healthier, with the help of Lord's grace and with repentance, with union in the church with Christ in the Holy Communion of his body and his precious blood. May the Lord help you, give you wisdom, give you health, especially during this fasting time that we are in right now. We put much more effort into getting closer to God, becoming more spiritual, and rescuing ourselves from all that sickness and infections that we got infected during the year. Okay, now is the time of recovery, time of healing. Okay, may Lord give you this joy and help you to recover. Amen. God bless.